Hey guys, it's Marianne here with Shopping Crafty. Today is the first of many book club collabs, which I'm so excited about. Long Term Lottery contacted me and a few other channels to do this book club every month, and I am so excited about it. I think I've mentioned in another video about like the affordable fun things that I do, and one of them is a book club that I do with my friends, and now I have 2 book clubs and I'm in love with it. I'm so excited. So the book this month was, of course, obviously, Love Your Life, Not Theirs by Rachel Cruz. It was just released this month, so it's a big deal. Or maybe it was released the end of last month, technically, I don't know. It was recently released. So I do not have an actual copy of the book, and I didn't read a hard copy of it. I actually just did the free trial of Audible, which Happy Budgeter recommended, and this morning I canceled the trial, and it's done. So yeah, I just listened to the book, and I really, I might ask for the book for Christmas or something, because I want to have a hard copy of it. I feel like I retain more of the information when I, see it. I think I'm a visual person. But it was good just to listen to it and do that for the book club. I listened to it 1.5 times to make sure I kind of remembered what happens in the book. So yeah, I will get to the questions. So, did this book offer you an aha moment? So, not really. I mean, I loved the book, don't get me wrong, but I looked on Amazon at the reviews and stuff, and even one of the reviews that was a little bit negative, it was saying pretty much there's no information in here that you haven't been able to get from Dave Ramsey anyway, or already. It's just from a younger female perspective. Not that the female part makes much of a difference, just younger, I feel like, does. She's just in a different place in her life. But yeah, it's a lot of the same stuff that you hear from Dave Ramsey, but I liked that because whenever I read Total Money Makeover, I get all revved up, and then the book's over before you know it, and I just want more. So just to now I have more. Now I have more, and it's great. So no aha moment, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just more of the good stuff. It's not, I don't know. It's nothing, it's not a negative, I guess, is what I'm saying. Sorry, this is, was something learned from reading this book? If so, what? If not, why did the book fail as a teaching tool? So, I mean, I did learn stuff from the book, but it's not like facts, it's more just different advice on how to live your life in general, which I actually really liked about that, because it addressed some of the pitfalls of being on a financial journey, which I guess is why the book is titled Love Your Life, Not Theirs, because it really does address things that I wasn't even really expecting it to, because, of course there's a lot of the don't keep up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are probably actually broke, but beyond that, she talks about not going to the other extreme either, and saying, oh yeah, they have a nice vacation, and they're all happily married. Ugh, yeah, right, they're probably fighting right now, they're probably actually really in debt, and it's that's a really negative way to make yourself feel better about your position in life. You shouldn't be hoping that their life actually sucks. And I really like that she addressed that, because that's more what I do, instead of being like, oh, I wish my life were like theirs. I'm just like, they're probably not actually happy. And that's such a yucky place to be coming from. So I like that she acknowledge that, and also just judging people without knowing their whole situation. If you know somebody's struggling financially and you judge them for something they buy or you think they buy, and it's you don't know. You don't know what's going on in their life. Maybe that's something that actually is essential for them. Maybe that's something that was a gift. You don't know. So don't be a jerk, basically. So I really liked that about it. Will you do anything or think differently having read this book? Yes. One thing that she talks about towards the end is giving. And I wasn't really thinking about doing that because, I mean, in the Dave Ramsey steps, you don't get to giving until the end. But she was talking about how, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about how they couldn't contribute as much to their church and their charities or something like that now that they're super rich if they hadn't started when they were poor. Because it's just a habit and you have to work it into your budget. It's not like, oh, like I know a lot of actors do this, like, well, once I'm successful, I'll give so much money to charity, you know? And it's like, but I don't know, once you have that money, you kind of want to keep it for yourself. The more money you make, the more you want to spend on yourself. And so how much more money do you have to make before you decide to be charitable? She recommends starting to give right away. And I found that interesting. And I think I am going to start looking into places. I probably won't donate to anything this month, but maybe next month because I want to do my research. She recommends starting with 10%, and I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just, I mean, it's, I don't know. I think I'm just going to start with 1%. But she talks about that too, like, just go up 1% a year or something until you're more accustomed to doing that. Because I felt a lot lately like I should start contributing to my community because, you know, it's that be the change you want to see in the world thing. Things are so crazy right now. Leading up to this election, a lot of tensions are high, and I just want to do what I can to make the world the way I want it to be. Because yeah, it's not like either president is going to deliver a peaceful, positive environment for our country. So I just want to do what I can. And so yeah, I think this is a good place to start. And 1% a month is not a lot of money, but it's what I feel like I can do right now. So I'm gonna start with that. And so yeah, that's one thing that I think I'm gonna take away from this. Alright, another question. Sorry. Was there a specific passage that had left an impression, good or bad? Share the passage and its effect. Well, I can't really share a passage, but, sorry, I didn't really think about my answers before I started this. I mean, I feel like my answer is the same as before, just the passages about not judging other people based on what you see on social media, because it's always the highlight reel, and you also don't want to hope that they're not actually that happy, and you don't want to judge them for spending money that you're not sure where it's coming from, and you're not sure why they're spending the money, and like, you don't know their situation, so, you know, don't worry about it. What do you know about the subject prior to reading this book? Here, hold on, I have to shut my door. Sorry guys, my roommate was going home and my door was open, so I needed to close it. So, where was I? Another question. What did you know about the subject prior to reading this book? Did you learn anything new? I already sort of addressed that. Dave Ramsey covered a lot of this stuff, so it wasn't really anything new, but it was just fun. I don't know. Oh yeah, if you knew the subject before, did anything you read enhance your understanding? A little bit. Like I said, with the charity stuff, about starting that now. And also, I don't know, I just found it refreshing to hear different stories, which I already said pretty much. Like talking about saving up for a car, that's something I'm starting to worry about. I'm about $1,000, well no, about $2,000 off from paying off my car, and it's running fine, but it is at over 150,000 miles. So I'm like debating if I should put that payment towards like different debt once I'm done, or if I just should take that payment and start putting it into a savings account to start saving up for my next car. I'm planning on driving this car until it completely dies, but I'm not sure about my priorities there. So if you guys have any feedback or advice, let me know down below. I'm stumbling over words. Anyway, that is all I have. I loved the book. It was super fun, and I might ask for it for a gift for Christmas so I can have an actual copy of it, because it's the type of book you want to go back to. Financial books are always like that. That and acting books, it's like I always know it's worth buying the actual copy. Yeah, so thank you so much, Long Term Lottery, for inviting me to do this. I love book clubs, and I will link all the other girls and maybe guys, I don't know who all is doing this, down below their videos as well. So please check them out. Thanks so much. Talk to you again soon.